You know we had to chop it up. You know we had to double back. Let this be the nail in the coffin for this bitch. Will Smith, if my words reach your ears, cancel that bitch. Please. Do yourself a favor. Do your namesake a favor. Because at this point, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else anyone can say when it comes to the disrespect that you have endured and that you have put yourself through, because you had to open this door for this to be a thing. A woman leaves you before she leaves you. And in some cases, she was never there. In this case in particular, Jada Pinkett was never there. Will Smith was the second best. He was the next best wave to hop on. When you listen to her speak about Tupac, when you listen to her speak about August Alsina, you hear a certain level of conviction and enthusiasm. People want to make excuses for the debauchery and the disrespect that she has displayed. Every chance you get, someone is making an excuse for a hoe being a hoe, talking about she was raised like this. Why don't you never hear her speaking about all this poly open relationship shit when she mentions Tupac? When she mentions Tupac, she doesn't mention anyone else's name or presence. 110% of her focus is on Tupac Shakur. So when you try to make these excuses about she was raised like, no, the fuck she was not. This is some new hoe shit she got into as she aged because her career wasn't doing anything. Her purpose was already fulfilled. She's already had the children. Her career plummeted. She did a few, some okay movies, and she said, okay, this is the best I'm going to do. So this is why Idle Mind is the devil's playground. This man, this boy, August Alsina, was mentally sick. You look at his background. This man needs therapy, and she took advantage of him. But no one is going to make that the narrative. No one is going to make the narrative that she preyed on a mentally ill boy and turned him into her fuck slave. No one is going to say this, but I'm going to say it for them. Gentlemen, when you witness this level of disrespect from your woman, you have to question yourself as to why. So a lot of speculations can get thrown out as to what does she have on him and all of this. Okay, she may have a lot of dirt, which is why he just takes it and he deals with it in the best way he can. But let's say she doesn't have any dirt on him. Why would he stay and tolerate such behavior? It is because people become codependent, meaning they get used to someone being present. They don't know how to be single. You see a lot of these women settle for these relationships. These relationships are nothing more than social currency, because you must understand the conversations are constantly flowing. You look at the family. She goes home Thanksgiving, Christmas, holiday. Her siblings and her peers, friends, etc., they're having, the best times of their lives with their spouse. They're having the best outcome because they made a choice. They made the right choice. In some cases, they didn't. You see, some of them are also on the end of misery. They want her to join in the misery. So you must understand the pressure that a lot of women go through. And this is not an excuse, but women are constantly watching other people's paper. This is why women are the biggest cheaters. You must understand, if a woman has cheated and has gotten away with it, what incentive does she have to stop doing it? And that's not just cheating from an infidelity standpoint, but cheating in school, sports, cheating their parents, lying to their parents about their whereabouts. if there is no consequence after the lie is found out to be a lie, why would they stop when they have no repercussions of their behavior? So you see a woman who has gotten away because this is not her first rodeo. I believe it came out that she was dealing with Chris Kelly from Chris Cross, for those who know or who are of age to know and remember Chris Cross. They signed to Jermaine Dupri back in the early 90s. So this is not her first rodeo, but we're not going to keep beating up on Jada. We know what she is. So, and I always tell you, you cannot, just like when the Kevin Gates situation, when he kicked the girl, or any other guy who feels that he can put his hands on a woman. It's like a tiger. I don't get mad at a tiger. If you were to walk into a tiger's cage and it maul your ass, it take a limb, I can't be mad or angry at the tiger for doing what it does. But I can be mad or disappointed in you for not being aware, or for being aware but being dumb enough or arrogant enough to still go in the cage thinking that you're going to get out unscathed. I can be disappointed and look at you like a damn fool as to why would you do this? What were you thinking? A woman leaves you before she leaves you. She checks out emotionally and mentally, and she's just there for the physical comfort, the physical security of the monotonous routine that she goes through every day that includes you. But I'm going to put that on pause. Let's go back to her pressures, to the pressures that women have, which is why they rush to try to grab the first man available, which is usually the man they desire the least. It is because the mother is saying, hey, you're getting old, you're in your 30s, you're in your late 20s. When are you going to, I want some grandbabies, I want some grandkids, and all of this type of stupid shit. Well, and you see the cousins coming around, they're married, they're having children. So the woman sees this and she doesn't want to be the outcast. She doesn't want to be the one left out. So she starts to play the field and say, well, okay, I'll just pick me one. No, this is not the guy that I desire. Yes, I had the guy and I fucked it up. Or no, I'm not qualified because I didn't do the work to make myself valuable, or I didn't have the discipline and patience to not bounce on this dick and that dick because they were available. See, women have a different set of tasks than men, and when it comes to increasing value, we have a more physical, mental, and spiritual battle. Women have a more patient and preserving type of task, meaning they have to say no. They have to practice willpower. And we know a lot of women, they're hypersexual and they do not have any self-control. Because if cheating was so crazy, you see these women talking about men cheating all the time. Well, who are they fucking? And how are they fucking women at such an alarming rate to where women would come to the conclusion that all men are like this if they did not have the woman to fuck? Who are they fucking? Who are they cheating with? See, that's the part they don't want to speak about. But a woman leaves you before she leaves you. She checks out. She gets herself showroom ready. She gets active on social media. She's hitting the gym. She's changing her hair. She's in different circles. She's going out of town. She's putting herself in different environments. Guys do not pay attention to this because they're thinking the woman has played it some way to where she's going through something. She needs to get away. She needs to find herself and do what makes me happy. That's why, as a man, you do not tolerate or entertain the thought of separation. Bitch, either you're here or you're not. Separation? That's to translate that, I want to try some new dick to see if it's worth leaving you or not. I want to try some new dick and see if they can, take care of me the way you can. And if they can, then I'm out the door. So guys sign up for this. Yeah, man. Yeah, we separated right now. She's staying in the house. I'm over here at my mom and them house. I got me a little spot over here. Meanwhile, she bouncing on all type of dick in the house you paying for. You guys are suckers. And this is usually in the black community. Black men are the beating dogs that take all type of shit, and then you see the violent acts that black men commit to women and children and those around him. It's a constant, it's a repeated cycle. Fatherless, toxic mother, no identity, no no type of value system skills given to the boy. He's just roaming around, dumb as a box of fucking rocks, not knowing he's just doing what he's told. And then he cracks one day because what he's been doing has not been working. So he does it in the blind, not knowing that this shit doesn't work for me, it works for her. It doesn't work for me, it works for them. But she leaves you before she leaves you. She checks out and then she starts to flirt. She has to get acclimated. She has 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and 1 foot in the dating pool just to test the waters. And in some cases she'll say, "Oh no, it's nothing there for me. I'm not fine like I used to be. I'll stay here." So she'll stay in the marriage or the relationship with you and just tough it out. Meanwhile, disrespecting you and emasculating you in the process. Complaining when she's doing the bare minimum. Giving you all type of demands and suggestions on how to make her happy. She leaves you before she leaves you. And you don't notice, and you don't find this out until it's too late. She's already have her bags already packed. She's out the door, because usually when a woman leaves, she leaves abruptly. Because she cannot take the confrontation that comes with the breakup if she's not invested. The moment she divests and gets out of it, she doesn't want to have the conversation because she has to come up with the prettiest lies, and she know that you are a little bit more cunning and a little bit more mentally agile than she is. So she know she can't say anything that makes sense. I'm just not happy. I just need to go and all of this. And you go chasing her and trying to work it. And the more you try, the less she respects you. The more you try to work it out, the least she respects you, because she's like, well, he doesn't have any other options. He doesn't know the things that I've done already, and he's still trying to pursue me. If you're ever in a situation where your woman is disrespecting you over and over and over and over, you must counsel her. She must be counseled. Contract must be terminated, and you go on with your life. Yes, it's gonna be a L. We all take them. See, the thing about a lot of relationships, people are afraid to commit because they don't want to take the L. They don't want to go through the ups and downs that come with relationships. You're gonna go through things in life by yourself. So what makes you think you're not going to go through things with a significant other? This is the crazy idea where women think shit is going to just be all sunshine and ice cream and all this stupid shit. If you go through shit alone in your life, what makes you think you're going to get with someone and not go through shit with them? It's crazy. This is why you have to have women that's on your time. If you come into this situation, this is my time, this is my way or the highway. If this doesn't work, that's fine, but you can explore other options. I won't be mad at you. If this doesn't work for you, best of luck to you on finding the situation that does. But you guys, let me know what you think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Date Master.